football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Girl, stop.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
To the ground. He's got it again. Running through contact. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Give to the running back.
All right, yeah, get back on and hit me. Let me know.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. They're going to ride this running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run.
All right, appreciate it.
Coming into this one, they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Lacey. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. To the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Huh?
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Ran through the contact. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? At the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
To the air on first down. Got his man. Fighting off the defender. Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's on target and complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback keeper. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Excuse me. Let me go. Biscuit.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Texas. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see...
Time to take a shot.
You gotta beat these niggas one-on-one fucking one.
Touchdown, Georgia.
You gotta beat
He
these
found
niggas
some
fucking
open space
one-on-one.
and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field
Gotta
is
beat these
huge,
niggas
and also the
one-on-one.
anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
What?
Yeah,
You
it's
understand?
critical, David.
You
Listen,
understand?
a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Sleeping?
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6.
No.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
I'm asleep. I'm asleep?
On the move from inside his 5.
No.
And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Up front right now, this group just win. Fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Quick completion on the out. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again.
What them nigga mad? Oh.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. More importantly, we
Get a
have
fucking
an
stop.
early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. No reason to think so far we won't see plenty more offense on display, or will the defense find an answer as we start the second quarter? So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Quick completion to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Finds his man. It's Jones. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Longhorns looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Nothing.
Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Not going
It's
to
a great
get
job there
there.
by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Oh, you too slow.
It's complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! When that receiver got free, it was
CJ, you better get right,
And
boy.
it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes. Where I just
Damn,
threw it to the
CJ.
short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead.
Damn, CJ.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this
Play that
defense
shit,
will
bro.
be called on to protect this lead.
That was too big a risk, bro. You should have punted, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Love. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their
It'll be
lanes, and they'll
28-7.
stop him at the 16. Here comes the Texas offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great.
Oh,
so I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to throw, it's Lacy. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Punt that shit, CJ.
They weren't able to get that one off.
Punt,
It'll be a
CJ.
delay of game. Offense took a little bit
Please
too much time at the line there.
Damn.
The Longhorns will send out the
Bro, you
punt
playing
unit.
stupid, bro. You gotta play smart,
They
bro.
got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
That's
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yards you can and help out the offense.
Doing too much, bro.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way. Smashes ahead.
It's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
Give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Lacy. Grab behind the line. It's blocked. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Got his man. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Now let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin, 2 teams.
Hey, you get a ball, man, brother.
Squaring off today.
He just go.
Final. Here's a quick recap.
Look at the
Penn
field
State
goal.
delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. fun one in the Big
Free
12, and they generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one.
But nigga King got a fucking foot.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. Breaks into the open.
I seen CJ trying to goddamn
Picked up the first down.
copy my whole fucking
So
flow.
it's not just a strong running game.
Bar
The
for bar.
Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really
I'm trying to copy
dominate
my whole
college
fucking
football
flow.
the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness.
Copy my
and
whole
he's got
fucking
burst.
flow.
If you give
Bar
this
for
guy
bar,
just a
word for
crease,
word.
he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Oh, he's got a chance. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Free smoke. This is somewhat Drake lately, dog.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set
We'll
up
take
with
it
a
to 2
first
minutes,
down.
baby.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harvey. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Dogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
First fucking down.
It's great awareness by the running back.
That nigga run a man
Understanding
out
where the
there,
first down
boy.
marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
That's all right.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Let's
Touchdown,
fucking go.
Bulldogs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Let's go, dog.
Lining up to tack one more over that lead.
Biscuits.
And they stay on target with the extra point.
All right, bro, I'm out of here,
35
bro.
to 21. 76 yards on the
Keep it
drive
going
for the
through to me.
touchdown. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Free smoke.
He'll bring it out. It's locked.
Hit that nigga,
He'll
bro.
be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's blocked. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some
feelings
going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Shit.
To the air, it's Lacey. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick catch on 3rd down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Snagged in the middle. It's Lincoln. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll immediately call timeout.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
A designed run for the quarterback. Turning it on! He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. sweat it all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Do your job, boy. Got a field goal. You're a team.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Sending the offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Find space on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little
shit,
steam.
bro.
The defense finally got him.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Power football with the run. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Finds his man, it's Jones. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Ball is loose. Defense scoops
yes, sir.
Headed the other way.
Yes, fucking sir. Good strip.
Drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific
Little
return
fucking
on the
strip.
I would love to tell you he should have gotten the 1st down and slid or got down, but that's not what running backs do. They're trying to get extra plays, and I know he had the 1st down, but he's thinking touchdown. That little bit of extra effort, you could tell, forced the turnover, forced the fumble, defense recovers.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Back to the ground game on the left.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
With myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Fires to the tight end. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Lincoln. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, they'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
Put it goddamn steam.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
At the 45 on his way. And the defense jumps on to get that turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
They'll go back to work on offense. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Showing the arm strength to the left.
Really, bro?
Texas! And that one will give him the lead.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. Breaks into the open. Got some room.
Let's fucking go.
Touchdown, Georgia. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 11 over Wyoming. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense changing the play. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. And the penalty will be accepted. The offense says, thank you very much. That's caught. It's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls it in. It's Jones. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Balls and fired complete. Turning it on. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Lacey. Going for the big play.
Bro.
They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
A short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.
Good start.
We have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
I am
Not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the fourth quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is a designed run. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Oh, they're after him. Quickly out to the tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That throw and catch a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Complete and looking for enough.
Bro.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
I didn't run the same play.
Just a few minutes to go. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Lacey. Throwing right. He's got it. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
I did not run the same
Nice
play.
patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Bro, I hit inside zone, bro.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lincoln. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on the numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Like that bitch.
The give to the back. There he goes. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first. He
wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. Caught near the sticks. It's Locke. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run. It's Locke. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Locke. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they move out front here on the board.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. On target over the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Gotta find a completion on this one. He wants a big play here late. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bringing it back. And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the pick and